О, welcome on board, каптан. Каптанович.
Crossbones gets a 0 on my mercenary score sheet.
Я з тобою 100%
Man, I
погоджуюсь.
never thought Dr. Banner's mind could get hacked. Poor guy.
В сраку кросбоуна.
We should talk.
You're right. Let's talk about how your mother just turned one of my best friends against us.
The anger you feel is good. Hold it tight, that it may fuel you in the battle to come.
In my experience, I find it's best to keep a clear head.
You have never fought anyone like Lilith before. Clarity of purpose will not be enough. The flames of our conviction must burn hotter than hellfire if we are to succeed.
Anger didn't help Bruce, and believe me when I say, he's the angriest man I've ever known. Listen, I know what happened to Bruce isn't your fault.
But
I'd be a fool if I said I trust you completely. You're Lilith's kid. Could your mother turn you the same way she turned Bruce? What if she has already?
if that were the case, none of you would be standing here right
Бля,
now.
прийшов, коротше,
You
до
might
нас
be
у
right,
дім,
which is part of the problem.
вийобується, погрожує. А ну піздуй
know
нахуй в
anymore.
Америку, блядь.
This is
Ти
beyond
що,
anything I've ever
капітанович?
faced before. These people look to me for guidance, but it
Іди
feels
десь
like
у
I'm stumbling
Нью-Йорку,
around in the
розказуй
dark.
свої правила.
You worry too much about the others.
I'd say I don't worry enough. If I paid more attention, maybe I would have known something was wrong with Bruce. Maybe I could have saved him.
If you want to save people, then focus on the enemy instead of those we have lost.
It's a bit cold, don't you think?
Ask me again when you have lost someone else, when you have lost countless someone else's. I will honor their sacrifice by destroying my mother.
You know, I think I might have misjudged you, Hunter.
I am the child of the Dark Mother. It is only right for you to be wary.
I appreciate that, but the truth is, I was angry about Bruce and I took it out on you. That's on me. I'm sorry. Let's start over. Hi,
Окей.
I'm Steve Rogers. What do you say we get to know each other?
Are all modern soldiers as well trained as you?
I haven't been a soldier since 1945.
Then why do they call you Captain America?
You could say it was an old nickname that just stuck.
You still have not answered my question?
Listen, today's soldiers are some of the bravest, most dedicated people I've ever known. But my training was different. I volunteered for a special procedure in hopes of creating the world's first super soldier. It worked. But the man who invented it, Dr. Erskine, was killed soon after. So to answer your question, I'm the only one.
І що там в
How do you like
Авенджерах
being an
ваших?
Avenger?
Maybe it's the soldier in me, but I just like being part of a team.
Is that why you created them to begin with?
I think you misunderstand. I didn't create the Avengers.
I was under the impression you were their leader.
I'm good with tactics. That's all it is. Believe it or not, I didn't join the Avengers until the first time Bruce quit. He didn't take that well at all. Nearly tore apart New York.
Dr. Banner? Impossible.
Та ти просто не
He's
знаєш
a
доктора Беннера
Different person when he's angry.
з другої,
You haven't
з
seen
другої
anything yet.
сторони.
And still you let him come
Думаю,
back?
що тобі не дуже сильно сподобається,
Everyone
коли
makes
ми
mistakes,
з ним
Hunter.
побачимося
Ours are
наступного
just
разу.
larger than most.
То що, ти не
There's
можеш
something
порахувати,
about you that
скільки
I
йому?
cannot place. You seem different from your friends. Almost.
Соточка?
Older?
Майже.
I suppose so, yes.
I get that a lot.
А, ну от,
Last time I
102.
checked, I was 102. But honestly, I've stopped counting. It's weird even for me. I was in a plane crash near the end of World War II. Went into the ice in 45 and stayed frozen for, well, long enough. When they finally fished me out, The world I knew was long gone. I understand we have that in common.
It has been an adjustment.
Believe me, I know. The world has changed a lot since you were last here. But if you need help or just need to talk it out, I'm here. Anytime.
I sense there is a
Окей,
past
давай
between
ще
you and
розкажи
Crossbones.
що-небудь, тільки
He's a
скоріше.
mercenary. Real name?
He does not seem to like you.
Ага.
We go way back. He even killed me once.
Що разок убив тебе,
So
нічого
you are
собі.
an immortal.
Only if you listen to the Avengers marketing team. It's a long story, but no, I bleed just the same. Well, not the same as you, or Carol, or Bruce.
I am glad we had a chance to speak, Steve Rogers.
А не Мортал Immortal.
I am too, Hunter. You're not too bad at this leadership thing yourself. Starting to feel like I could go another 12 rounds. No time like the present. See you around, Hunter.
Давай, давай. О, що там, Вейд? На пивко
And when
завеш?
Banner gets sulky.
Well, that was crazy. I didn't have Avengers Tower goes boom on my end of the world bingo card.
This is not a game, Deadpool. It was a major loss.
So what, a guy's not allowed to deflect with humor? Lighten the mood a little? It's getting stuffy around here.
A little joking would probably help.
See? You get it.
But no pranks. Not everyone will be in the mood for that.
Don't let the mask fool you, Hunter. I know how to read a room. Morale has been since the big guy joined Wanda in Brainwash Town.
That is true. Everyone seems defeated.
I feel for him, you know?
You do?
Not having any control over your body. Been there, done that. Not a big fan. I'd rate it a big fat 0.
I understand what you are saying.
Didn't know you were part of the Body Snatchers Club.
Yes. My collar helps me stay in the light.
I'm joking around, because what happened to your pals gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I relate to them, okay?
Do not worry, Deadpool. We will recover them.
Then we can all trauma bond. It'll be totes fun. Well, time to go around the Abbey and deliver joy like Santa Claus.
Please do not do that.
Boo! No fun. Sure, he made Avengers Tower go boom, but it was a sloppy job.
Well, you know my thought.
Що
You
тут,
wanted
що
a
тут у
word?
вас?
Yes, about Banner.
Do not worry,
Трошечки
Sarah. I
агресії
will take care
додамо.
of him.
I wish it was that simple. You need to fully understand the gravity of the threat he poses to us now.
Banner is a brilliant scientist. No doubt Lilith will find a way to exploit that.
You've never met his alter ego. See, Lilith doesn't just have Banner's genius IQ at her disposal. She has the Hulk, and that's like having a god fight by her side.
God or not, he is not invincible.
That's just the thing. For all intents and purposes, the Hulk is invincible, or close to it. But I don't need to convince you. You will see soon enough. Okay, I've said my piece. I just hope you heard it. You've never fought anything like the Hulk before. In battle, we must make sacrifices. Tony Stark let sentimentality stay his hand. I fear we may experience
Так,
painful
хто тут
wit-
іще
Why are
поговорити
we
хоче?
moping around?
Хто там?
Let's
Хто
get out
там?
there and avenge the Avengers Tower.
Чарлі, ти
You
не
have
мене
not
тут
set anything on
чекаєш,
fire
а?
today, have you?
Бацюра.
Hunter, hello.
Стой, 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 стой. Hello.
Hunter, I see the battle at the Avengers Tower has left you relatively unscathed.
Да ні, все нормально було,
Relatively,
що ти?
but Lilith has done far more damage than even we imagined.
Yes, I've heard about what happened with Dr. Banner. Lilith is flexing her power in more ways than one. If we weren't the target of her ire, I might have said I was impressed by her growing resourcefulness.
She has already proven to be just as powerful as ever.
I think our new friends have finally come to realize that. Lilith is not to be trifled with.
At least it was not a fatal lesson.
You can be sure that Lilith is only going to get more dangerous the longer this goes on. And while we may be forced to wait for her next move, you can still continue your work on the grounds.
You think it will help?
The more you come to understand about your mother, the better prepared you'll be when it comes time to face her again. And if you happen to gain a blessing or two from the old gods in the process, I'm sure it can't hurt.
I will keep looking for more of Wanda's notes and other materials.
Let me know if you need my help, dear.
А що у нас? Травички. Не завезли? Ніякої травички.
Hey, hey, Hunter.
І тобі здорово.
Where Tony's coming from. If a midnight sun turned vampire,
А що там? Немає легендарного сундучка ніякого?
Lilith has a hope now.
Що ти, Ліліт?
It pains me to see you so angry
Наробила?
with me.
As it pains friend.
Bruce would be pleased to know you feel as such. He appreciates your companionship as well.
You misunderstand me. I do not miss Dr. Banner. I mourn him. Yet another soul fallen to your twisted call.
More lies taught you by Sarah and her pet witch. I do not compel Dr. Banner. I released him. Released him from the shackles of those who've sought to control him his entire life. Such a unique mind. Such a powerful soul, held in check for so long by his lesser. I cannot help but see the similarity to you, precious child. Will you not allow me to help you achieve the same? To find a true purpose. Achieve peace.
You will never control me.
Have you not been listening? That is the opposite of what I desire. When the time comes, you will stand by my side, freely. I would never have it otherwise.
And I thought I was the one who was dreaming.
You have been asleep far too long, child. You must pierce the veil of their false prophecy and wake up.
I will never get used to that.
Що ти,
You wanted to
Слейдович?
talk?
When you put it that way, it makes it sound like I'm in trouble. And not the fun kind.
Did you do something?
Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Open up those ear holes. Deadpool's gonna tell a story. Once upon a time, there was a handsome merc who had friends and family that loved him. But chaos and destruction followed him wherever he went, and it ended up hurting the people he cared about most. He waved goodbye and peaced out to live a life of solitude. The end. I'm still workshopping it, but I think it could be made into a movie.
Danger is part of our lives. Everyone must understand that cost.
Not everyone regenerates like me, Hunter. Someone other than me gets one between the eyes. They ain't coming back.
You are worried about what you cannot control.
There you go, sounding like a fortune cookie again.
Do you feel better now that you have told me?
Give me 3 to 5 business days and I'll get back to you.
You put too much pressure on yourself.
Duh, don't you?
It is unavoidable at times, but I try my best not to.
Someone tell them they're in a video game and the pressure is all an illusion. Ahem, a little pressure isn't so bad.
It keeps us in check.
And it feels great along my happy trail. Now you know my sob story. No more mushy-gushy talk, all right?
Гуші, гуші, гуші. Здається, це була фраза Блейда. Гуші-гуші, мазафака.
I don't freaking believe this. Wanda falls and everyone's like, oh freaking
Що
well,
ти?
she was kind of...
What's up, Hunter?
Mind if I join you?
Please do.
No! Oh, and you were so close to knocking that gorilla off its platform.
Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
You earned a place here when you led Venom around New York City. The Avengers? They just showed up.
Mind if I keep you around for ego-boosting purposes?
You know where I
На
live.
здоров'я.
Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
Що там? Десь я бачив зі Спайдерменом. Айрон Мен. Хоча що? Давай от знизу почнемо, так? На. Хоча ладно, нахіра воно тобі надо, давай з цього почнемо.
Now that's an excellent time. Told you retro are more hardcore than the ones they come out with today?
Yeah, but
What do you think? You don't think this whole Bruce Wanda thing is fair either, right?
Fair? What do you mean, Nico?
Oh, come on. You see the double standard too. I know you do. All they care about is losing Bruce. It's as if Wanda never existed. Now we all have to sit around and cuddle Stark through his grief. Who was there for us when Wanda was taken, huh? Where was our Kleenex and freaking group therapy?
The Avengers, Caretaker, they do not care about Wanda and never will.
I know, right?
You are right in believing that they will only take care of their own. Perhaps it is time to do the same.
What do you mean?
You want them to save Wanda, but maybe it is you who should save her.
That's not a bad idea. I can already see this pissing off Caretaker, which is even more of a reason for me trying. You know, I bet if they had a shot at saving their precious Banner Boy, they wouldn't hesitate. How long has Wanda been gone? We've waited long enough for someone to take action. And action is just what I might take.
Вот ты, манюня.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Ну, блять, на цих подарунках зараз. Поду всі повитрачаю на шмоточки ці бонуси.
Oh, you are gonna love this. So, what's new with
Ну,
Hydra this
нічого
morning?
страшного, я думаю,
Wait,
так.
don't tell me.
Так, це
Welcome to
нарешті
Tony's
я
Scary
можу
Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you?
прокачати карти по поліпшенню. І це вже дуже непогано має бути.
How does this look?
Спенк. Окей, бери. Inspire. Що тут за вдохновлення буде?
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Рандомну карту героїчну на 0 скидаю, так.
Fingers. These should definitely give you an edge.
А оце я візьму.
Farewell.
I still say we should have built a firing range first. Good addition. Now let's get to work.
Так, applicability mods. Я сподіваюся, це
pain, no
не за
gain.
бабки буде, так хоч. Коротше, чим більше змінювати, тим більше ціна буде за зміну мода на карті. Окей. Давайте дивимось. Я зрозумів. Есенція і бабки. Ну, я маю спробувати. Хоча б разочок, так?
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
М. Хм. Ну. Нормально.
New and improved.
Нормально. Що там? Новоприбульці йдуть лікуватися? А я думав, Капітан Америка там самий перший буде лікуватися. Капітан Америка не хоче лікуватися, тоді підемо. Блядь, ти, коротше, тупо баніш або дроп накидує. Я зрозумів. Рандом тут не рандом взагалі, а стабільність. Ну, сходи ще один дроп витащи.
See you soon.
Чого б ні.
You're flying. How are you, Carol?
Що ти там за Беннера дуже
Better than
сильно
Tony,
переживаєш?
Poor guy. I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That
Так
was not a
то ж
choice.
не френд.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just... I do think you are probably a tad more comfortable with going to the dark side to get the job done than we are.
Dark side? I have given my life to preserving the angels of our better natures.
I'm not trying to be judgmental. We need ruthless soldiers like you in battles like this to do the things the rest of us aren't comfortable doing. I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around. I've worked with a few
Ой, не
borderline
будемо ми з
scientists
тобою
myself.
дружити. Ти бачиш, яка ти зануда. Ну, підемо краще поштуркаємо Капітана Америку. Що ти?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Та, звичайно.
Thanks, Hunter.
10 critical chance. Шенс, як же без шенсу?
Hunter, if you have a moment.
Хто там? Ніхто?
I'm starting to sense that old Hunter that I remember from so long
Окей.
ago.
Що там у нас по бабкам? Ну, як завжди. Бобі Рейс за бабки завжди готов піти підпрацювати трошечки. Чи Робі? Що ви, банда? Давайте, я думаю, вам буде не важко це зробити. Я дуже сильно сподіваюся, що ця місія буде без інджеріс.
happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Un momento.
Дракулята, так знову тут. Ну давай.
Here it comes.
Трошечки постріляємо.
Getting better every day.
Ну кажи, ти вже більше левела, ніж мій основний герой.
Are we excited?
Це рахується за ельфего? Ні, ніхіра. Не страшно, в принципі. Так, а хто хоче ще тебе атакувати? Ну тоді це +1.
With extreme prejudice.
That's one hell of a move.
Так, а що ти робиш? Ти таунтиш, так? Окей.
I choose you. I really made an impression on him.
Трошечки колишка тобі від'ємо.
We will never forsake her as she commands.
Блять, ти ж розбігався, Дракуліна. І так, чи спала... Я не знаю, як це подивитися. Таки, блядь. Непоганий скілок у тебе, я скажу.
Somebody had a few skeletons in their closet.
Може просто в'їбемо її разочок і все. А що, у мене 2 карти Хелрайду, чи що? Чи що?
Get some.
А це прикольно, те, що він його трошечки підвинув сюди. Трошечки підвинув.
It's your time. We will never forsake her.
Ти це, блядь, якою палкою зараз стріляв, алло?
Support units on the move.
I hope I'm making a good impression on Caretaker. Step right up, test your strength. You can all see that too, right?
Get ready. That'll work. Whatever gets the job done.
Allow me. I should probably feel bad about that.
We've got movement here.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Хм. 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 Потрібно подумати. Окей. Що ви хочете?
Ooh, magic surprise party is nearly upon us. Party is prepped and everyone did their part and I'm not
Вже,
even
блядь,
stressing about
30
it.
ночей
That
пройшло, а
Parker
у
guy is
неї
chatty, but he
щось
worked fast to
дуже
make the time
довго
fly.
тягнеться день
That is good to
народження
hear.
і день.
Oh, it's nearly time. Head to the party, wait with the others. I'll bring magic. You yell surprise when we walk in, and then the party is on.
I will head there now.
І буде один сюрприз. Меджика. Та знаєш, що сюрприз?
Oh my, what a surprise.
Happy birthday.
I had no idea.
Так, і що, Дедпуловича пригласили?
Tony!
Ну, стоїть
What do you
один.
get the Queen of Limbo?
Бідняжечка.
Just me, or is magic not having a good time?
I heard magic does not like surprises.
No, that can't be it. We're friends. I'd know if that was true, right? I don't get it. Everyone loves surprise birthday parties. I should know. I missed out on a few when I was on the run.
Why are you so concerned?
Wanda is gone. Bruce Banner is fighting for the other team, and the world's going to actual hell if we don't stop it. A birthday party is a good way to lift everyone's spirits. I'm sure we can fix this. You mind letting her know it's time to cut the cake?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Haven't been to a surprise party in years.
Who was it for? This is great. I wish the other heroes did stuff like this.
Celebrate birthdays?
Yeah. I guess it's difficult when you don't know each other's real names, or actual birthdays, which would completely invalidate our secret identities. But why are we talking about this when there's cake to cut?
You know what they call this? The calm before the storm.
What makes you say that?
Just a feeling.
This party was a great idea.
Блять, Блейдович завжди
it'll cheer up the
надихає
Avengers.
прям на гарне
You think so?
розположення
It's
духу.
a party, right? I hope it helps him feel at home.
Been a while since we've been able to let loose.
The Avengers, you mean?
Yeah,
Що у
we've
вас
been busy.
тарілки у
Far
всіх
too much of each
однакові?
other, and yet nowhere near enough. I can't stop thinking about Bruce. I want to hate him for what he did, but I keep wondering if this was our fault. He always gets into trouble when he's alone. Did we blow him off? Did he reach out but we missed it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not always the best with interpersonal stuff. Doesn't mean I can't get better at it. Enough of my moping. I'm going to enjoy this party. I suggest you do the same.
I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
How do you know thousands of people?
I wouldn't say I know them. Most of them are business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
Those people are nothing to you. Why coddle them?
You have a point. Doesn't always need to be so sharp. Don't let Steve turn this into a dance party, unless you're hot to foxtrot.
Хто ти
Ooh,
тут?
is this the kind of party where someone pops out of the cake?
I did
Чекаєш
not
на
know
кейк?
such a thing existed.
Sure. Gotta hire the talent after the cake is baked, though. Learned that the hard way.
А ти... Ми ж
Or go for
закінчили.
cake, right?
Кейк, кейк.
No problem.
From everything I'd heard about the Abbey, I hadn't expected it to be so festive.
What did you hear?
Just the basics from Tony and Carol. They made it sound like a wayward home for troubled youths.
Do you believe that?
So far, I see heroes throwing a birthday party for one of their teammates. It's what the Avengers used to do before we got so busy. Treasure these moments. They'll keep you going when times are tough.
This all came together nicely.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat. Nico's plans get ahead of her, at times. But this is... it's quite pleasant.
What a delightful distraction. Though I find my work at the forge invigorating, the occasional entertainment prevents burning out.
It is good to take a break when you can.
Oh, I meant literal burning from the inside out. One of the hazards of manipulating Hellfire.
Кейк, кейк, кейк.
What?
Are you all right?
No, this is too much. It is all Nico's fault. And here she comes to fish for praise. I have endured enough of this. This has gone on long enough. You made me the center of attention I do not need at a party I did not want. So what do you want now? To cut the cake?
Magic, wait.
Fine. I will cut the cake.
Nice party.
Happy birthday? So is this a normal thing with her, or...
Missed...
Liliana's my friend. How could I have missed this?
You should not blame yourself.
And why not? If I'd paid attention to what she wanted, I wouldn't have driven her away. I want to fix this, but I can't follow her to Limbo. Although... maybe you
Може, ти
could?
сходиш, так? Звичайно,
Tell me what I need.
звичайно.
The staff of one can bring you close to her. When you find her, could you talk to her? Make sure she's all right? That's all I care about.
What is the best way to approach magic?
I feel like I'm the last person you should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
Is this a one-way trip?
It shouldn't be. Once you find Magic, she can open a portal to send you back. Hopefully, both of you.
How different will this be from our usual trips through Limbo?
I know as much as you do. The landscapes might be trippier than usual.
I need a...
Can't hurt.
So, party?
Так, Блейдович, совет.
That went exactly the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magic. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
Я думаю, що може ти можеш що-небудь
I
знати.
was afraid this.
I will bring her back.
I know. When you find her, make sure she knows the Abbey will always be a home to her.
Я думаю, цього
Always
достатньо.
want. Thanks for doing.
All right. Send me after Magic.
Okay, here goes nothing. When blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge.
Що тут ніякої травички немає?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of granting wishes. Tell me, why does your heart ache?
О,
They
то
forgot.
це...
Today is my...
Oh, sweetling, your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks of you.
То це ж Мефісто, ага.
They don't love me. Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom, make you its queen, loved by all in its domain. But you have to wish it so.
Ці містичні крічер це
I could
Мефісто.
never be as special as a
Мефісто
queen.
це твій батя, Мефісто тут, коротше, все.
That's a lie your
Мефісто
family will
там.
tell you. I happen to know you're a very special girl.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Are you a monster?
Oh, child, I'm so much more than that. I'm a friend. The only one you'll ever need.
Непоганий такий у тебе лімбо тут. Але я сподіваюсь, тут ніяких втратих не буде. Медведі з балалайками та
A
орки.
house? In Limbo? What is this place?
О. Несподівано.
Hunter, what are you doing here?
I
It is not
came to
possible
help
to enter
you.
Limbo without my knowing. How did you get here?
Nico used the Staff of One.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
Та вона очкує того ж.
She thought it would make things worse.
Well, that makes two of us. Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
Everything.
I will never share what I heard with anyone.
That is a kindness. You must understand, it is my deepest shame. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish needs cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family. This day is an anniversary of my weakness. Nothing more.
I should stay here this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
We could hang out here, if you want.
I would like that. Do you like the music?
It is all right.
Keep listening.
Why do you ask?
This was the only music I had for so long. I found it in limbo. Trash, discarded by the universe.
This is a diamond in the rough.
Maybe. But to someone, it was trash. Even now, I only listen at meaningful times, when I wish to remember the moment. There are more of those now, but not enough to outweigh the days I want to forget. Hunter, can we stay here for a time? Listen to the music?
Of course.
Звичайно, ми тут ще посидимо. Що ти?
Good.
Так, що тобі подарувати?
Hunter, you have excellent taste.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something I hope you never have the misfortune to meet. I can't say no more.
Why not?
It hears when you speak its name. I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
Why does this look like your room in the Abbey?
It doesn't. My room in the Abbey looks like this one. For years, this was the only place in Limbo where I was safe, where I felt at home.
The creature said many strange things about you. How much was true?
None. All were lies to manipulate a stupid child. The creature brought me here to rule this place, but not as I do now. It desired a servant. Loyal, unthinking. A stupid child who believed its lies. I took great pleasure in disappointing it.
I should get going.
I will open a portal for you.
Good night, Magic.
See you, Hunter. We are not besties yet, but we are getting there.
I should get going.
See you, Hunter.
You were gone for so long. Did you find Magic?
I did. She is going to spend the night in Limbo.
Is she doing all right? Is she mad at me?
She is fine. We had a lot of fun.
You did?
Yes, we listened to music. In Limbo.
Achievement unlocked, I guess. At least her birthday ended on a high note. That's all that matters. I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
Slate said it was weird that I sleep with my guns. It's called being prepared. Look it up.
Можна сказати, що все не так і погано закінчилось. Максимов, куди кличеш? Нормальні в тебе сни. То Лілі, то Максимов тебе кудись
Sorry,
визиває.
dear. Hope I didn't startle you. Hunter, you saw her, didn't you? Wanda.
What does she want?
What we all want. To be found.
What if that is not the real Wanda? What if my mother is using her image to manipulate us?
What does your gut tell you, Hunter? Does it tell you she was real?
Yes, it does.
Then listen to that. I know you didn't know Wanda, but I did. She's family, Hunter. We cannot leave her behind. Besides, we can't win this battle against your mother without her. So find her, Hunter. Bring her back. For all our sakes. What are you doing here, Hunter? You need to find the Midnight Suns and save Wanda.
Ти знаходишся
And you
у мене
need
у
to do it
кімнаті. Чи запитуєш, що я тут роблю? Ну, чу звідси, привид.
You wanted to speak?
I see you, Hunter. I notice what you've been up to.
And what have I been up to exactly?
Bad things. Very bad things. The worst. You should see the look on your face. I meant that in a good way. You're embracing the darkness more and more every day, owning it, but not letting it own you. And more importantly, you're proving to be quite a good friend.
Ileana, you just used the F word.
I did. You are my friend, and I am yours. Maybe it is your friendship that has made me more comfortable using the term. I do not keep a lot of them, so don't screw it up by defecting to the light side, okay?
Me? Go to the light side? Ugh. Never.
For years in this realm, I felt out of place. I was a sorceress who used the darkness within her for the cause of light and life. No one understood me, and most people were terrified. Then I met the Midnight Suns, and they showed me how to make a... It never felt right for a bad girl like me to fight with the good guys. Until you showed me how.
That does not sound like a lesson Caretaker would teach.
It's not one she could. She only meddles with the darkness, but we are born from it. She could never understand. My time growing up in Limbo was difficult. The creature who brought me there, his name is Mephisto.
The Prince of Lies? The Great Corruptor? Master of the Realm of Lost
Не може
Souls?
цього
That
бути.
Mephisto?
The very same. He sought to blacken my soul with corruption, forced me to hurt, to curse, to kill. I hate what he did, what he made me do. But without it, I am not the person you know, and I would never have met you. Am I a monster for being grateful it happened as it did?
We cannot change our origins. If that makes you a monster, then so be it. This monster stands beside you.
Hunter, you say the nicest things.
Thank you for listening to me, friend.
Так, можна на цьому теж перерву зробити.